October 16th, 2011, a devastating day for motorsport fans.
Big question everybody wants to know, Dan, today is, can you win and take home the $5 million bonus?
Honestly, Scott, I wouldn't be doing this if I didn't think that I could win. Got people touching tires, go low, go low! Hold on to it! Huge wreck. There's cars everywhere. The mess all over the backstretch.
Oh my God, I hope everyone's okay.
I saw the first puff of smoke, then you saw all the smoke, and basically all hell broke loose.
Hey Dan, you got a copy? You got a copy, Dan? You got a copy? No, he's not answering.
Dan Wheldon, a brilliant and charismatic figure in the world of motorsports, leaving an indelible mark on the hearts of racing enthusiasts around the globe.
I want to hear the fans some more. I can't hear you. Gotta scream.
As we delve into the riveting story of this charismatic and fearless champion, our documentary unveils the man behind the helmet, the heart behind the wheel, and the legacy that continues to inspire. At a young age, the spark of fascination with racing ignited within Dan Wheldon, sparked by the captivating images of Formula One races on his television screen. This passion inevitably led him into the dynamic and competitive world of karting.
He was racing go-karts back in the 90s, and the mechanics used to say that he raced with a lot of heart, much like Richard the Lionheart fought battle. From then on, he had a mural of the Lionheart painted on his helmet.
Wheldon's innate talent became readily apparent. His exceptional driving skills, commitment to the sport, and fierce determination set him apart, making him a standout talent among his peers. As he steadily climbed the ladder in the world of karting, Wheldon competed at various age and skill levels. With each advancement, his success within the karting community continued to grow, marking him as a notable figure in the sport. Throughout his karting journey, Wheldon also began building vital relationships with fellow racers, team owners, and sponsors. These connections would prove invaluable as he transitioned to more prominent levels of racing. He began his journey in the Formula Ford series, a common starting point for budding racers seeking to ascend the motorsport ladder. The British driver's undeniable talent and unwavering commitment propelled him further up the hierarchy of open-wheel racing. His rise through the ranks was characterized by consistent performances and a growing reputation. These accomplishments ultimately opened the doors to the pinnacle of American open-wheel racing, the IndyCar Series. Wheldon made his debut at the Indianapolis 500 in 2003, driving for Andretti Green Racing. In his first outing, he impressed by finishing in an impressive third place, earning the title of Indy 500 Rookie of the Year. The pinnacle of Dan Wheldon's Indy 500 career came in 2005 when he won the race.
Wheldon on the inside, Castroneves on the outside. Somebody wake the queen, because Dan Wheldon just walked away with a checkered flag.
That was unbelievable.
Racing for Andretti Green Racing once again, he made a thrilling pass for the lead with just 7 laps to go and held on to secure his first Indianapolis 500 victory. This victory catapulted him to stardom in the world of racing. From his first win, he went on to win multiple races and trophies over the next coming years, making himself the face of the Indy 500 series. He was a role model for many fans around the world, aspiring to be just like him when they are older. Everything was going amazing for Wheldon until the day that ultimately shocked the nation.
I'm very excited to announce that I'm going to be driving in the Indianapolis 500. I'm desperate to win it again because I was so young when I won it. Now I'm a bit more mature and stuff like that. I want to feel it again.
I just remember there being this really great feeling of contentment, just being happy with where we were and excited for the future.
It's been, just up until this point, a phenomenal year. I've really enjoyed it for many different reasons. It's kind of opened me up to a lot of different things.
The Las Vegas circuit, the most anticipated race of the year. Crowds packed round the circuit ready for the race to unfold, all in high spirits.
It's time for those most famous words in motorsports. Drivers, start your engines. The championship is green.
From the moment the green flag dropped, the race was characterized by tight and competitive racing. Drivers jockeyed for position, often running wheel to wheel and making daring moves to gain an advantage.
Oh, so close up there. Touch there.
Fans were eager to witness the championship's conclusion and enjoy the spectacle of high-speed IndyCar racing, until the race turned into a disaster.
Looking for Dan Wheldon. Started 34th in this field. He has moved up 10 spots. You're on board with him. And one thing he was worried about going into this race was all that dirty air created by 34 cars.
But right now, the position he's in, he actually has a small advantage because everybody else has opened the air up in front of him. And even, oh, here we go.
Over contact and a huge crash. Up in turn number 2. Oh, multiple cars involved.
Oh, my. It looks like Dan Wheldon may be involved in it.
And Eddie, you and I spoke about this morning on the drive-in. Just this amount of cars, the speed, just the chance for what they call the big one.
And what happens in conditions like that, even if you're 300 yards behind that, you cannot stop these cars. The only option you have is to try to avoid it, and it was impossible to avoid anything there.
The race was immediately red flagged, and the safety crews rushed to the scene to attend to the injured drivers, including Dan Wheldon. The severity of the accident prompted the decision to cancel the race. Dan Wheldon was airlifted to the hospital due to the extent of his injuries.
Well, Marty, an IndyCar Series official just confirmed to me that it was indeed Dan Wheldon that was taken by air to University Medical Center. I also saw his wife and his family get transported by car to the medical center.
The racing community and fans around the world anxiously awaited updates on his condition, until the news was released that we all dreaded to hear.
IndyCar is very sad to announce that Dan Wheldon has passed away from unsurvivable injury. Our thoughts and prayers are with his family today. IndyCar, its drivers and team owners, has decided to end the race. In honor of Dan Wheldon, the drivers have decided to do a 5-lap salute in his honor. It will take place in approximately 10 minutes.
This is the hardest part of our job, and the last time I had to do this was 2006 with Paul Dana, but we have lost Dan Wheldon today here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. A tragic accident on lap number 13, and Dan Wheldon killed today here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway.
I don't even want to talk about Vegas, to be honest. It's something I've put out of my head now. It was a horrible situation. Shouldn't have been there, and I don't really want to relive it, to be honest.
Don't ever say race car drivers don't have emotions, that they feel nothing. That's Dario Franchitti.
I know that, he was a great driver and accomplished, a lot in his short time, but he just was an amazing person and just someone that made everything better in every way. And, you miss that so much.
There is the field of 19 cars that survived that horrific crash and made it through for the 5-lap salute to Dan Wheldon.
Dan Wheldon's career was marked by incredible highs, including his Indianapolis 500 wins and consistent success on the track. His untimely passing left a void in the racing community, but his legacy continues to inspire racers and fans alike, and his name lives on as one of the greats in the world of motorsports.